Hey there, let's talk about the pros and cons of buying the ZTE Zmax Pro. Let's begin. So, let's start out with the pros. So, I'm just gonna mention them off. It's USB Type-C, fingerprint scanner, 6-inch 1080p screen, 3400 mAh battery, 32 gigs of storage plus adoptable SD card, and uses a nano SIM. So the reasons why I chose these is because USB-C, it is future proof. So for the future, if USB-C is the only thing that is made and micro USB is a thing of the past and you can't find it in stores, you have a future-proof phone where USB-C will always be used on this phone. It has the fingerprint sensor. It's a cool feature to have. You can go like this, and the phone unlocks itself. It's a cool feature to have. More apps are going to always integrate the fingerprint sensor. Then there is I believe the 32 gigabytes of storage is good because it has enough storage for when apps become big, and it's also adoptable storage. It has a 3400 mAh battery. That makes it really good when it comes to battery life. It can last all day depending on how you use it. It has a 1080p 6-inch display. Now, 1080p may not be the best of all, but for 1080p you get great quality. Maybe like last year or 2 years ago, but it's still great. Especially on a 6-inch screen, it makes it great. And you don't need 4K on a cell phone. It's like, seriously, 4K is not like the biggest deal in the world to not have, especially on a cell phone where you're not going to be doing a ton of video editing. On a cell phone, you're not going to be doing that. You're going to be doing that on a computer. If a computer is the thing you use the 1080p, the 4K for. That's what you use it for. On a cell phone, I really wouldn't want that much, but the good thing about adoptable storage is that you can format the SD card to be able to use a 64 gigabyte micro SD card as internal storage. This means that if you have 32 gigs of space and you use it up fast, you want to be able to have that 64 gigs more of storage. That gives you approximately 90 gigs of space. And that just allows it to, instead of it having just 32, you're not stuck. You can buy yourself a lower end phone, like the cheapest one you can, for like 32 gigabytes, even though this is only 32 gigs, and you can then add a micro SD card, make space. So if this phone can hold up to 256 gigabyte micro SD card, which it can, then you have 32 plus 256. That gives you 288 gigabytes worth of storage that you can have on this phone built in. And the nano SD card, a nano SIM card is good because I feel that once more and more phones have nano SIM cards, you're not going to get you're just going to get in the package with your phone. You're just going to get a nano SIM card, and that's all they're going to sell. And I feel like eventually the SIM card adapters are going to be more expensive, but it's not safe to use a SIM card adapter inside a phone. So if anything, it's great to have a nano SIM. You're future-proof along with the USB Type-C. You're just future-proof where if you have anything that'll go wrong, you could just pick up a new SIM card and you're on your way. Now, my cons for this phone, I've covered them before, is that it has no NFC, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But as more and more companies adopt adopt NFC into their phones, and you can do Android Pay and everything. And even the LG K10 has it, and it's like a ton cheaper than this like $30 phone versus $100. It would have been nice to see a little bit, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what it doesn't have. Then there's just, I don't even know, there's just not much more than NFC. But my other thing is there's a lack of upgrading the storage option. I know it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it'd be nice to see them come out with 2 different versions of the phone. And the other things, it would have been nice if they had removable battery. I understand most companies are pushing that off to the side, getting rid of it, but it would have been nice to see removable battery on this phone. We don't have it. It's not the end of the world. The phone's thin. It's nice. It just would have been nice to see, because removable batteries is always nice to see on phones. And really, that's the only thing I have about this phone. If you found anything else that you liked or didn't like, comment down below. Please don't put any negative comments down below. This is just pros and cons of the phone that I've found. This is my ideas for pros and cons. So, I made a video before just the problems with the ZTE Zmax Pro. I want to make this now just so people can see the pros and cons of the phone before they buy it now. And really, if you found any more pros or any more cons other than the 2 that I found, then please just comment down below. And as always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, make sure to hit that bell, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.